So Friday, they dropped a whole bunch of news on Digimon Special Booster version 2.5 and more. So let's go over all the fantastic news. I'm hyped, aren't you? So let's get into it, shall we? So first off, Special version Booster 2.5, end of February, which is good because this gives us some time to enjoy EXO 8 before we get right into 2.5, which I'm excited for. You know, this should have a secret per box, which I'm excited because that means all the good secrets are going to be dirt cheap, and that's going to be helpful, especially because the Figamon Ace will be dirt cheap because none of those secrets from this set were expensive. So I'm kind of happy for that. And this is going to be the same as we saw in 2.0, which is good. They increased the pull rates a little bit and did some fantastic work. Now, so the 2.5 will have Digimon Chronicles, Digimon Chronicle X, and Digimon Seekers and Digimon Liberators. Kind of cool, right? Now, the pull rates of serial numbers are War Greymon, Metal Garurumon, only limited quantities are printed. So good luck on this one. It's going to be a little more challenging to get these two secrets. So this is going to be an uphill battle to get yourself cards you really want. Excuse me. So then we do have the Yuki. Yuki will be a celebration pack event. So you get the mem setter from BT20 as a cheaper card option. So not terrible. There should be a non-foil and a foil version with the celebration like they always do. Sleeves you get a Yuki. You get Ghost Girl with, you know, Shumon's Girl. Then you have Lucimon sleeves and then the gold X antibody. Now, worldwide simultaneous release comparisons. I'm gonna skip this word because I'm gonna botch it. Release illustration logo. So you have the new update. It's Terramon plus this looks pretty sick, doesn't it? Then you do have all available in 3 languages: Japanese, English, and simplified Chinese. So simplified Chinese is kind of crazy to me. From April 2025, the product release and game environment will be the same for each language. So again, really cool that we're going to get simultaneous release, and we've been waiting for this for a bit. Now here's the release schedule. So 2025 is Starter Deck 20, 21, 20, 21, BT21, you know, starter deck and accessories, sleeves, EXO8, BT22, EX10, BT23, BT24, and EX11. There is also LMN in March, apparently. Wasn't expecting March to have that, but apparently we will be getting that at a later date, apparently. I don't know. Starter deck Protectors of Light, Structure Deck 20 and 21. $15 pre-constructed, 54 cards, promo cards, play sheets, and 2 identical index cards times 3. So let's take a look. You get Sora and Kari, which if you have a Digimon with Adventure trait, gain a memory, and then when any Digimon card with Adventure trait would be played from hand by suspending this team, reduce the play cost by 1. So we'll have to see where that goes. And then Izzy and Tai, when any Digimon with Adventure traits would be played from hand by suspending this tamer, reduce the play cost by 1. All your Digimon with Adventure trait gains blocker. Okay, solid effects. Joe and Mimi. So if you have a Digimon with Adventure trait, gain a memory. When any of your Digimon with Adventure traits would be played from your hand by spending this tamer, reduce the play cost by 1. So we get a mirror image with Sora and Kari and Joe and Mimi, and then Matt Ishida and TK Takeishi. Interesting. Throwing my brain for a loop, but the two brothers are finally on a card, which is exciting. When any Digimon card with Adventure traits would be played from hand by spending this tamer, reduce the play cost by 1. And then all your level 5 or higher with Adventure traits gain Rush. So being able to have your newly played Digimon have a Rush is kind of nice, right? A blocker and a Rush. Then we do have what we are going to see, Scramble cards. So I like it. We're getting two sets. So starter deck 20 and 21. I'm kind of excited because if you look at it, it's all the famous red Digimon that you kind of come to know and love. So this scramble will have the Apollomon on it, so I'm picking that up. And then I'm going to pick up the one that has Lunamon on it, because that'll be the one I use forever and always. So whatever one you are in, I'm picking up the most of. Excuse me. Next one, though, Structure 20 and 21 a release event. There will be the full starter deck shenanigans going with it. That means that there will be participation packs, so you'll get some nice foily cards out of the deal. Then you have World Convergence, BT21. So $5 a pop. This has everything you hope and dreams in, right? Applemon's in there, so many tamers in past animes and series, so everything, even Applemon. So I'm kind of excited for Apple. So we get a first glimpse at Apple Gotchamon. So this one is basically Apple or / hero trait, cost 0, but your turn when this Digimon gets linked, if you have one or fewer tamers, you may play one Haru from your hand without paying the cost. And the link cost is similar to what we have expected for Ragnar Lord. So it's a link, Appmon, cost 1. So, and it gives a plus 2000 DP for this link. And then it's got raid as an inheritable by the looks of it, or it's basically not even inheritable. Actually, let me rephrase this. This looks like it's the link effect. So it gives plus 2000 DP and raid, maybe? Or I'm sorry, this is just what's throwing me off. We'll have to see what they do with it, but I think maybe it's just DP bonus goes this way. This is a hand effect, and this is an evolutionary effect. No, it doesn't say inheritable, so you get DP boost and raid out of the deal. Okay, this is going to confuse a lot of players, but I think I got it. So it's just link from hand for this cost, raid, and then DP boost. Okay, so we could definitely see where this is going. I like that it's a continuous DP boost, which is really nice, right? So yeah, I think just giving a boost to 25 is gonna, 2000 is gonna be really nice. Episodes 10 release dates, January 16th and January 30th. So we finally get a big, oh my God, is that her ace? It looks like a Shogun. Oh, it looks sick. It is a Shogun, is it not? Or it looks like something from it looks like one of the Shadow Monarchs, aka Solo Leveling's, like boss threats that he summons, one of his characters summons. So that's kind of cool, actually. I like that they went with the Solo Leveling kind of look. It's kind of cool. Then Digimon Letters can be read now. We already know this. Limited card pack, Brilliant Bullet LM6. So pre-order starts for March 2025. Plan for delivery of October 25th. 2025. So $33. So this we'll see pretty shortly in the LM6. Premium Bandai products, we don't have really anything crazy to talk about there, but World Championship Final Battle champion in second place and third and fourth place will be streamed live on Bandai's official channel. Stream the whole thing. Why would we be cutting out content? Digimon Card Game Fest 2020, 24, 25 in Japan's finals. We know this. So store event schedules. This is going to be interesting here. We have evolutionary cups, and regulation battles. I don't know the difference here. But it's kind of doing something like with rare battles, if I'm going on the assumption. This is similar to what they're doing with Union Arena, is like 2 months with the product, then a big competitive event that kind of just goes through a month, like a full 30-day cycle. So June, this should probably be mid-June to mid-July, and then back into regular event fold, and kind of just do this from seeable future, right? And then Evolution Cup March. So this is going to be very interesting. Store tournaments. Regulation battle is kind of interesting to me. I want to know what this is and what this is. So we'll have to see what that goes for long term. Then World Championship 25 to 26 roadmap, regionals season 1, nationals, regionals season 2, nationals grand final. So at least we get 2 nationals this year, which is really nice, because then if you can, that makes it so you're not struggling to get into the worlds in January. So yeah, not bad actually. Now, Extra Booster Sinister Order EXO 10 is September 19th, 2025. Okay, we can work with this. I think we're getting Finally Black War Greymon support, so this will be really nice to see. Now, Cyber Eden BT22, July 25th. This is a huge one for the Cyber Sleuth fanatics, because I've been waiting for this. We finally have Cyber Sleuth support, and it's been a while. So that means we probably should be seeing eaters and stuff like that, which will be really awesome to see. Now, Digimon from versions 1 through 5 of the Digimon Monster LLC game become cards. The frames are also special designed to make it look like the toy. So, guess what? We got Mugen support! I'm excited. I want Mugen. I want Mugen so badly. Mugen to be good. More Mugen stuff. I love it. Cyborgs, come on. Come on, baby. Extra Booster versus Monster EXO9. So, EXO9 is this. So, pretty cool. June 26th. Now, get a low pull rate serialized numbered Omnium card from Booster Pack World Convergence BT21. So we're going to finally get a new Omni serial number, which is going to be cool. Now, BT21 box purchase bonus pack. So, and LMM05, 6 new promos for alternate art reprints. So, this might be how we get some of our cards. I think this seems like this is strictly for us, and LMM5 is going to be for JP. So this is how we're getting the LMMs. So Valkyriemon, Vikemon, Regulusmon, Rizelmon, Darkdramon Ace, and Gouldramon are really pretty solid for what they're trying to do, right? So this has Blitz. This card basically does the same thing when a security is trashed. It either does X, and then if it didn't delete a Digimon, it gets security attack 1, but it has an effect that doesn't let it get redirected. So basically it just guarantees damage. Vikemon is just big blocker, and then does some crazy shenanigans by source stripping, and then gains some advantage for source stripping. Regulusmon is basically when one of your Digimon with deep saves is played, I think you get to play one from your source. And then just uniquely, Realismon, nothing too crazy. Darkdramon, though, is a little bit crazy. He's got collision base, but it digivolves one of your opponent's Digimon and then deletes one of your opponent's lowest level. So Darkdramon Ace, really solid. Gouldramon is blocker retail and basically trashes 1 card. If your opponent has 5 or more cards in hand, you get to trash them 1. If they're at 4 or less, then you get to, delete one of their level 5 or lower Digimon. I think that's how that works. I think that's what it is. But really solid Gouldramon Ace, right? We have some potential. Now, again, the box purchase bonus pack has a lineup of 6 cards with new illustrations. We have War Greymon, Gaiomon. We do have the Darugamon. We do have the Emperor Greymon, Gallantmon, and Mastemon, all great arts looking like, so it's kind of cool to see that. Now, you do have the signatures that will be in the set as well. Each one's very interesting. Get the victory. I love that that's the saying for it, but that's cool. Like, all these things will be pretty cool to have. Now, 2 champion cards from Digimon Liberators are also Owen, Dreadnought, and then, the Venmon player. Yep, we already seen this one. We got to see this up close. Now, finally, the last kind of thing we're going to talk about, if this thing will load, is that we have Zephygamon Ace. So Zafaigamon Ace is a hodgepodge of words. So it's got Piercing Vortex Blocker, and then when any Digimon is suspended, this Digimon may unsuspend, and then you may suspend one Digimon, then for every 2 suspended Digimon, you return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Bird Dragon, this is just a hodgepodge of words, but this thing is like an evolved form of Zafaiga, so it's kind of cool to see that they kind of just made him have an armor up. And then we do have Alphamon Oryuken Mode Ace. 3 colors. God, they are really just spitting out 3 colors, aren't they? On play, when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 15,000 DP until the end of their turn. And then if DNA, trash one of your opponent's top security card and recovery 1. And when a security stack are removed, gain 3 memory. So we finally have an answer to, guess who? Magnamon X. So Ryukenmon Ace is ridiculous. So basically what you get to guarantee here, if you can Blast Evolve, it means that Magnamon X is not going to protect against this because it's until their end turn. So basically when it passes back to them, they're going to lose their Magnamon X. And there's nothing they can do about it because once it starts their turn, that blanket effect is sitting there and it's not 15k, so it disappears. So it's kind of cool to see that we're finally getting small answers to small victories. But Oryukenmon Ace looks fun. So hopefully we can see where it goes from here. But what do you guys think of this? Let me know down in the comments. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.